Hi guys, welcome to video number 2 of my early Christmas nails. As you can see here, this is the first nail that I did. If you haven't seen this video, please go ahead and click the link above so you could watch that video. And those of you who have watched, let's stick around to create my new set. So I've had this set on for about a week and a couple days. I want to see there's a little bit of new growth here and there, as you can see there, but we have to move this show along, so I will be taking these nails off. I applied cuticle gel, I applied cuticle oil around my nails and under the tip of my nails, and I'm gonna pop them off because I had originally applied the peel off base underneath my gel nails. As you can see here, with the oil and a little bit of time, I am able to pop them off with a little bit of effort there, because you know they're kind of still fresh. I believe they could have probably gone for another week or two before I would have had any form of lifting, if I would have had any lifting at all. But the show must go on the road, so we are taking them off, as you can see. And look at that, my nails are still clean, they're strong, there's no greening, which means there was no gaps under the nail to introduce any form of oils, well, not oils but liquids or anything of that sort to have any bacteria build up. And I'm so happy with that. I'm really liking this solid glue gel, to be honest with you. I'm wondering if I should switch over. I'm not too sure. It's a bit easier than the liquid method, I must say. Now we have all our nails off, and as you can see, they are healthy, they are strong, they are clean. They're a bit oily, but they are well nourished, and the oil would definitely help with any dry spots I would have had underneath it. Now, as you can see, these are the peel off bases that I used. I would recommend using the Macart one, to be honest with you, because I tried originally to use the other brand there under my nail and they popped off so quick. It works too good, to be honest with you. So yeah, that is for if you're gonna change your nail designs or gel nails on top of your tips. That's easier to replace or change your gel nail designs. I would recommend for that. And yeah, so we're applying a new set. As you can see here, we're using the same method. I really loved the solid glue gel, so I'm going back in with the solid glue gel again. I already have on my peel off base. Underneath that, it is something that you have to cure. It doesn't dry, you have to cure it. The Macart peel off base, loving it. And I of course already did clean my nails with the dehydrator and the cuticle remover there that you saw, and I already did a little bit of nipping. I didn't need to do a lot because it's just been a couple weeks and couple days. So yeah, that was already done. Don't be alarmed, don't think I don't do it. I actually do it, but I don't show it because it's kind of, you know, repetitive, and yeah, why show that? So yeah, and I applied my nails. They are already cured and buffed, as you can see, and any excess that is left over after curing, I just go in with the nipper and just nip that off. I'm using an older nipper, by the way, not something that is new and a bit fresh. Now I am showing what I did. I go around the sides, and this time around I did the entire nail. I buffed the entire nail. I wish I had one of those block buffers instead of this, but I just used what I had, and this is what I'm doing to just get everything buffed and ensuring that I clean up around the cuticles and just have a nice smooth finish to my nails. Then I go in and wipe it off with that non-lint free wipe and some 70% alcohol, and then I go in with my base. I already also applied some builder gel on the nail tips, didn't show that, but I applied some builder gel, and now I'm going in with the base coat because I wanted the nails to be a little bit thicker than normal, because I'm going to try and do a bit of filing at the tip, so I wanted a bit of strength there. You stay tuned to see what I mean. So yeah, base coat, just one coat of base coat is what I used, and I was trying to figure out what gels to use, which one would look as close to my inspo pick as possible, and I went with this. These gels are from my Swaziland nail haul or swatch that I did when I hated the set. Looking back, I don't hate the set per se. I hate the fact that some of the colors are very chalky, and I hate the fact that the bottles are so small. I believe it's about 8 millimeters of gel that you get, and there's nothing in them. They didn't fold the bottles. It's like probably half. This is the first time I'm using this gel, and I had to fight to get the gel out. So yeah, that's what I hate about that kit that I reviewed some years ago. Anyways, so here we are with this. I want to say it's brown. It's kind of nice. The set really does have some nice colors, not all of them. Some of them are a bit chalky, but I'm just so disappointed with the fact that they don't have a lot of gels in them, and the bottles are so small already. Like, why not just fill them and just charge us more? I prefer to pay for quality, to be honest with you. I'm at a point where I'm stingy with some things, but I would like to pay for quality. Anyways, I'm going in with this milky white gel that is from, I believe it's from Mameda. I need to get a new one, so I go in with 2 coats of that, and then all my other nails are the solid brown from the Swaziland set, and we will be starting our design. Now I'm doing a larger snowflake on my middle finger here, and this took some time, but before I did it, I did go in and matte the nail because it would have given me a smoother and better surface to paint on. Plus, in the inspo pick, the nails are matte, and I didn't mind it. Normally, I don't really like matte nails. I don't like the texture and that oils and stuff stick on it. But I didn't mind it for this one, and my nails are still matte as I'm speaking right now, and I didn't mind it. I like it. I guess it's growing on me. Matte nails are growing on me. And this is the same white gel that I use in my other Christmas nail video that I was mentioning. I went back and looked for the gel to see if it was Shein or Temu that I got it, and it's not there. I believe it's probably Temu because when I punch the name in the search bar in Temu, the name does pop up, but I can't find the exact gel or the exact line of gel, so I'm figuring it's discontinued or they sold out, and I really am disappointed because I paid like $1 or something for this, and I wanted to buy more colors because they really could be used as painting gel. I really like them, and they were so cheap, and it doesn't have an odor or anything at all, so I'm disappointed in that. I hope it does come back. And when I tried Shein, nothing came up in Shein, so it was from Temu that I got it. The name does pop up in Temu, just not the same product itself. So yeah, we're going in with this design and doing the snowflakes. Now, snowflakes aren't my best type of design to do, so I'm trying to follow the inspo pick that I'm looking on my computer and just using that as a guide to create my snowflakes, especially because this is kind of like an intricate snowflake, so you have to be a bit careful, and I'm ensuring that all my lines match up and they are as proportioned as I can get them. So yeah, this took some time. I believe this was definitely the longest design, so it did take some time to get everything evened and in place, but I am definitely happy with the results. Now this nail, I believe this is what you would call a long coffin. It's one of the first ever, about 4 to 5 years ago. It's one of the very, very first nail tips that I bought when I just started doing nails, and I still have them. They have not finished because this is the last one I bought before this shape of nail, I guess, our style of nail kind of went out of fashion or style, and I'm not sure why, because I really like it. It's really cute. Anyways, this is what I normally use to create my stiletto nails. Any stiletto nails that you see that I have, this is the tip that I shape into the stiletto because it's pretty easy to do by just filing the sides. And I have a video on that. I believe it's a short. Yeah, I believe it's a short that I have on that, and I'll link it above so you guys could see how to create these stiletto nails from this shape. Or even if you have almonds, those are pretty tapered, so they are easy to use to create the stiletto. I've even done a stiletto from the long coffin nail, not coffin, but the long squares, but those are a bit harder because you'd have to cut the sides to help the process go a bit faster. But yeah, that's what I normally do. So we're going in and we're at the second nail design, which is, I believe, is this what you'd call a type of plaidish design? It's pretty cute. I've done a nail design similar to this before for one of my customers on a press-on set, and I really like it. It's pretty simple, it's cute, it's beginner friendly. So yeah, it works out better when you use, of course, a long liner to get the even straight lines like I'm doing right here. And you won't really have to do a lot of touch up if you had a thicker painting gel, but my gel, especially the brown, it's not a painting gel, so I had to kind of go back in and try and touch up as best as possible and follow the original line that's there. Now we are at our third nail design, and this is the little bow. I was at a loss as to what to do with this thumb because the inspo did not show the thumb, and I was like, what would look uniform with this design? And I figured it is Christmas, we have snowflakes, we have sparkles, we have gems, let's do a bow. So I went in and created this bow by starting off with a straight line down the center, and then I created a line going across like you're doing a cross, like the cross sign. I go in with that with the same white gel that I using throughout the design, and I do go in with my cleanup brush to kind of make the lines a bit smaller because I realized that my T was overpowering my longer L shaped line, if you want to call it that. So I went in and tried and clean this up. That is the power of a good cleaner brush, guys. Love it, absolutely love it. So yeah, I do go in and clean that up to make the lines a bit smaller so it looks a bit cuter. Now I did half of my bow off camera because it would have been hard to do it on camera. It's easier to do the right hand side on camera than the left. So now I'm going in and just imitating what I see on the left hand side by creating like a little curve, or I want to say half circles at the sides, and then I join them over. Now the shape isn't looking too good at the moment, but that's fine. We really just want to get the outline out of the way, and then we can fill it in and perfect the shape as we go along. And you have your trusty cleanup brush, so then if the line is too thick, you could always go in as I did and clean up the sides and make the line a bit thinner as I'm doing right now to make it a bit more dainty, right? See there, yeah. And I think I got it as close as I could to the opposite side, and I just flash cure that as I go along, guys. I'm flash curing everything. Once something is there that I like, I flash cure it, because oh my god, this nail took me almost 2 hours to do because there were so many different intricate sets or designs on different nails, especially the two, because I have the snowflake on my ring finger and also my middle finger and also on my pinky. So it took some time to get that done. And then I go in with, I just did a swirl. That's really what I did, just a cute swirl, and match it as best as I could to the opposite section. And I do go in with my brush if I think something is a bit off, to just clean that up. It's not cured as yet, so it's very easy to just clean it off and start over. And let me know what you guys think of the design so far. I really am in love. I do like it. I think it's pretty cute, pretty, not simple per se, but it's pretty cute. Yeah, so don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, guys, or share with someone who you think would enjoy this video or would love this nail design for the upcoming holidays. Now we're at the final nail, which is what I'm going to do a sweater nail on. So I go in with little S's, if you want to call them that, and just with my fine brush, or my thin liner brush, or yeah, my shorter liner brush, and then I just do some half jagged lines, no, some break lines at the side there. Didn't want to do anything too extra, too big, because I'm going to put something over it and it doesn't, it's not going to really show as much. So yeah, what I forgot to do was to top coat this nail before I did my sweater design on it, but it's fine. It came out well, no issues. And I'm going in with the clear acrylic just to set that in, and once I like it, everything is in place, then I just cure that for 60 seconds and lock everything in place. And I really like that nail, to be honest with you. I'm thinking I should probably do a set with just the milky white and the sweater effects, because it's really cute. I really like it. Yeah, so my camera couldn't really focus because of the crystals, but it got it right here. And this is one of the crystals that I got on my Shein scratch test haul video, and I've only ever used this charm. I think this is the second time I'm ever using it, and I'm applying or securing it with the Beetles rhinestone glue, which I really love that glue because I've never installed anything with it and it did not keep its place. So yeah, so that's secured, that's done, and then I'm just clean off my nail and going in with a top coat on the nails that would be shiny, and also on over the dots and also over the snowflakes as best as I can. Now the snowflakes base is matte, so I didn't want to overpower it with the clear or the glossy top coat, so I went over with very, very, very thin lines. I use a long liner brush that I used to create the design to go over the whites of the snowflake with it, just very gently go over it so that it wouldn't overpower the matte and look kind of weird. Yeah, so here we are at the almost at the end, where I am kind of shaping up the nail to give it a more crisp and cleaner finish. I start with the tip. I hold the brand new nail file. I believe I'm using the 100 side. Yes, the 100 side, and I hold that at an angle and go in and just buff, and this is what we're looking like so far. I did want the tips to be a bit more tapered, so I went in with my nail drill, guys, that I always say I have but never use. Here it is. So I went in with it to kind of give the nails, the tips, a bit of a more tapered look. Next time, if I'm doing this design, what I will do is taper the tips of the nails before I start my design. I think it would work out better that way. So yeah, I'm going in with one of these barrels and I'm just creating the C curve. I'm trying to define the tip of that C curve, I believe is what you called it, as best as I can to get the look that I'm going for. If I had done it before, then I would have known where to stop my design to give the effect that I wanted, but it's still fine. We can work with it. It still came out cute. I switched over to this drill bits, not too sure what it's called right now. I think it's the cone bits. I switched over to for my pinky because the pinky was way too small and I didn't want to overfile with a bigger drill bits, which actually happened while I was looking at the video. It happened with my ring finger, no, my middle finger. Yeah, it happened with my middle finger. So I had to go in and try and recreate the sides of the nail because I overfiled. Oh god, but it worked out. I've overfiled before and I've used clear builder gel to rebuild back the sides of my nails and it worked out quite fine. So guys, this is a good tip on how to fix a nail if you overfiled it. And this is what we're looking like from the top version. I'll try and get a pic of what it looked like before so you could see the comparison of before and after. I think it came out well. It's very subtle. You'd really have to be looking to really notice that, hey, something's not right here. So this is what we're looking like. I did go back in with a smaller drill bit this time and try and buff down all that excess gel buildup that was cured and redefine my curve as best as I could and just rebuff that over to try and capture back the shape. And I think I did, looking at it as we go along, even looking at it now, we did. It's still, if you look at it from that point of view, it's still a bit thick underneath the nail. So I had to go back in and still redefine. The best tip I could give is to just always work in small increments. Never try and overdo it because what I did was to overdo it. Oh, everything is fine. And I just went full speed ahead and I overfiled. It's best to stop and look, stop and see the difference. It's best to stop and check. Always stop and check to see what's going on and you'll save yourself a lot of pain and hassle. Trust me. So yeah, I go back in with that cone bit, I believe it's called. And I think that was fine. So I left it as is because again, I didn't want to mess it up anymore. And this is a close-up of what we're looking like, the sides. Because I use the clear builder gel, you know, it's clear. So I had to fix that with going back over the sides with the same color gel, curing that. And then I also went back in to matte it. And yeah, you could hardly see that anything went wrong unless you're looking for it, to be honest with you, especially because it's at the size. Thank God. And I matte that again. And we are done. I am going in to just gently use my 100 side buffer to fix the tip. And yeah, this is what we're looking like. This is the full set all done. I'm not really a fan of darker colors, as I've always said, but I like it. I think it's cute. I would wear it again. I would wear this color again. I think it's pretty cute. I really am in love though with the bow, the plaid, and that sweater nail. Let me know in the comment section, guys, which nail design was the best for you. Which one would you like to see again, or would you try? Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to check out my other videos, and I'll see you in my next Christmas nail design. I really have another one. I have a big finale, guys, that I'm not going to do. I'll give you a hint. It's going to be the Grinch nails that I do in the month of December. Like, I have an AI inspo Grinch nail and I'm dying to do it, but I want to wait till it's actually in December to do that one. So yeah, here's the nail up close after I fixed it. See, it's very subtle. You can't really even tell that it's there, but we're all done. Thank you guys for watching again, and here's a little C curve. I think it's kind of cute. I wish I could define it a bit more, but I'll try doing it before I do my designs to see how it would turn out next time around. But thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Everything I use will be in the description. Bye.